some jobs can get really tricky if you don't have the right tools. An inspection camera is a brilliant tool that effectively allows you to shrink down to the size of a mouse and see what's lurking underneath your floorboards, down drains, and anywhere else you normally couldn't fit. In this video, we will show you guys 5 inspection cameras you could buy at this moment. All of their links are available in the description box if you are interested. Number 5. Teslong Dual Lens Inspection Camera. The Teslong inspection camera is one of the best loved products in this category. If you want to skip past all the research and buy one of the best all-rounders, just go ahead and pick this one. You won't be disappointed. It has every feature you'll need for DIY inspection jobs. The two most important things to talk about are the length of the cable 16.4 feet and the quality of the camera, HD 1008. This waterproof, gooseneck cable allows you to journey deep into whatever you're inspecting and diagnose the problem. It also has an extra HD camera on the side of the main camera for pipe inspections. Of course, an HD camera is useless without a screen to view it on. Fortunately, this handheld inspection camera has a 4.5 IPS HD screen that's protected by toughened glass. Using the button controls, you can adjust the screen angle, zoom up to 2x, and save images to the built-in 32 GB memory card. The other thing worth mentioning is that the rechargeable battery lasts up to 6 hours, which is plenty of time to work out what's going on. Number 4. Depstech DS450 Dual Lens Inspection Camera. The Depstech DS450 feels natural to use in the mobile phone era. The 4.5-inch IPS screen is about the same size and, with the camera cable connecting at the top center, is easier to hold vertically. The camera itself is well lit and provides good visibility, albeit a little blue looking from the LED. The Depstech DS450 Borescope does have a focal distance limitation, hence it can't be used for macro work that requires getting close to something. Although we could quibble about the excessively tight USB socket which connects the camera cable to the main unit, or the slightly squidgy buttons, the 3300 mAh battery supplies a very practical 5 hours worth of working time. The Depstech DS450 comes with a removable USB cable that weighs 184 grams, while the handheld device weighs 213 grams, so the total weight is 397 grams, which is light enough to hold without being too heavy to carry. The embody torch is nice to have too, so those who get the DIY tools out more than a couple of times a year will find this makes a worthwhile step up from a Wi-Fi phone accessory. Number 3. Bosch GIC 120 Inspection Camera. The Bosch GIC 120C is undoubtedly the holy grail of inspection cameras. On the face of it, it doesn't look that different from the cheapest inspection cameras on the market, except that everything is slightly better. The tool has that high-quality, ergonomic feel that you get with all high-end Bosch products. As such, it is ideal for plumbers, electricians, and other fitters checking safety issues and attempting to minimize exploratory drilling or removing dropped items from drains. It has a 3.9F cable that is flexible and stays in position perfectly. On the end of that is the super clear camera, surrounded by a bright LED light. The best thing about this camera is that the LED lighting doesn't affect the quality of the image. Instead, it sends a consistent and well-lit image to the high-def 3.5-inch display. It should also help to make quotes and reports thanks to the ability to store images or video onto the included 4GB microSD card and, if it's easier, output via a USB connection. It doesn't matter how much you twist the cable, the camera always knows which way is up. This saves a lot of time and effort to adjust your viewpoint. Number 2. RIDGID 40043 Model Handheld Inspection Camera. The RIDGID is another impressive plumbing inspection camera for less than $100. One of the things we really like about this camera is the way the screen is mounted onto the handle. The screen itself is only small 2.4 color LCD, but it sits on top of the handle and allows you to point the cable like a gun. It gives the whole thing an ergonomic feel. Aside from that, RIDGID 40043 model handheld inspection camera is not as impressive as some of the other inspection cameras around this price range. The digital inspection camera also features video out for transferring live images to external devices and 180-degree digital image rotation for getting upright images. They don't say much about the quality of the camera, but it provides reasonably clear images and is helped by the use of 4 LED lights. The Borescope camera has a 4-foot or 1.2-meter fixed cable reach, but unfortunately, it's not extendable. To be honest, this will be long enough for 90% of jobs, but for professional tradesmen, it might not be long enough. Number 1. Depstech Wireless Endoscope. The Depstech Wireless Endoscope is an affordable and reliable inspection camera designed for use around the house. If you're a DIY enthusiast, this tool could come in handy in several situations. It has an 11.5-foot semi-rigid snake cable, which bends and can hold its shape for easy access to confined spaces. On the end is a 2.0 MP inspection camera with adjustable resolutions from 640 by 480 to 1600 by 1200. It's not the best image quality we've seen on an inspection camera, but it's good enough to see what's going on. With a camera on the end of a semi-rigid flex and a 2600 mAh battery and dual antenna housing at the other, you can hold your phone, the viewer somewhere away from the mock. Crucially, it also has 6 adjustable LED lights to illuminate the confined space you're working in. The thing we love best about this inspection camera is that it sends the video straight to your smartphone or tablet. That makes it cheaper and easier to use than a lot of more expensive Borescopes on this list. Make sure to check the description box for all the links regarding the mentioned seed spreaders. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We will be back with more videos soon.